Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet for a wonderful event and a wonderful organization at the Times Center in New York, Nuevas Latinas Living Fabulosa, where we'll be talking with Golden Globe winner Gina Rodriguez and many more, so get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and I'm getting ready to say Golden Globe winner Gina Rodriguez. First of all, how ridiculous is it to hear Golden Globe winner in front of your name?
It's ridiculous. That's exactly the word. It's incredible, and it excites me every time, and it makes me work harder, and it's really awesome.
This show, Jane the Virgin, I want to call you a trailblazer because right now when there is such a fight for minorities in Hollywood, your role and what you're doing and being your age, you're a trailblazer. Talk to me about having that role right now and what it stands for.
Well, for me, I mean, the trailblazer is far from what I am. Shonda Rhimes did it best. She had this amazing speech where she talked about how she didn't break any ceilings, that they were already broken, and she was, just continuing to push through the glass. And, I feel very lucky to be able to say that I can help the movement of pushing through the glass, because there were so many women that came before me that killed it. But Jane is awesome. It's awesome because I love the character, I love the project, I love Jenny Erman, my creator, and I love what she's doing. She's making social commentary without judgment. She is opening people's eyes, and she's making it funny.
Speaking of social commentary, this show, what makes it so good besides you, it deals with real life issues.
Yeah.
Talk to me about those real life issues. As an actress, being able to tackle those issues on television, does it give more oomph to what you're able to do?
I mean, it's what I have desired to do my whole life as an artist. I mean, I have always wanted to be a part of a project that was opening people's eyes to the Latino community, especially, like when we tackle that, we tackle so many issues under the Latino community, and we are spreading love, and we're spreading positive outlooks, and we're spreading positive working hard, and all these beautiful facets of being a Latino, and passion and love and family. And so for her to do that in such an authentic way, Jenny Erman, my creator, I mean, that's always been my dream, to be a part of something that was doing that and breathing life into a community that is proud and happy to be who they are.
When you hear the announcement, when they say the Golden Globe goes to,
oh my God,
what goes through your head?
White noise. It was white noise. It was totally crazy. I had my sister on one hand. I love this woman that's taking pictures right now.
Too. Diane's great.
Yeah,
she's on your show.
She's my best friend on my show. White noise. It felt like that, like all those flashes and yelling, and you don't really know what anybody's saying, and you don't really know what's happening. It feels like that. It feels crazy.
You're joining Mark Wahlberg in Deepwater Horizon. Yeah. When you get to work with someone like Mark, an icon of all generations, talk to me about getting that role and telling the story.
Well, to me, that, obviously we're finalizing it this week, so hopefully nothing falls through, but I get to play Andrea Fleitas, who is a real human being, who was a Latina from San Diego that worked on an oil rig, very smart girl. So I get to pay homage to a community and she was very heroic. So I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about Mark. I'm super excited about my director, Peter Berg, who is, to me, the man. So I'm gonna go wherever he takes me.
The last time I saw this beautiful young lady, Miss Diane Guerrero, you were in my studio, and so many great things. You were an inmate back then, and now you're Jane the Virgin's best friend.
Yes.
Talk about a character transition. First of all, talk to me about being here to support this wonderful event, what they stand for with minority actresses, and working with that girl over there, Golden Globe winner Gina Rodriguez.
I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, I love going out to support Orgullosa as an organization that I absolutely love. I mean, everything that it stands for, being proud of who you are, embracing being a woman, and embracing your story, and knowing that it's unique and just not unlike everybody else's. And that's great. I mean, just knowing that you're not just like everybody else. You're unique. You're your own person. And that means nothing should stop you. Not this person, not that person. No one should ever stop you from achieving what you want to do in life.
Speaking of great stories, your story, a book is being written about it. I remember. I know, that's what's crazy. You're writing the book and a book is being written about it simultaneously.
Yes.
Talk to me about your story caught on. Did you realize people would actually really take it and care the way they've cared?
I mean, to be honest, at first I really just thought it was going to be a few retweets. And I know that every time I go into something, I feel like I always say, no one's ever going to watch it, no one's ever going to read it, and then it usually does. And I think it's really synced in that it is such an important story to tell, and I think people really connect to it. There's a lot of us who are going through the same thing, and I'm really, really proud that I did speak out and that so many people can relate, really.
With relating, this show, Jane the Virgin.
Yeah.
I was telling Gina, you guys are trailblazers. This show tackles real life issues in a cool, modern, and hip way, being part of the show. Because you went from one super hot show to this thing. Talk to me about it.
I don't even know how that happened.
Things are good, right?
Things are good. Life is good, yeah, for sure. I'm just so proud of it. I'm so proud of the people who are on it. I think we all really care about what we're doing, the messaging that we want to give our fellow community, to Latinas in general. You know, we want to give women out there that they can look at a screen and look at themselves. You know, and that's what's been lacking, I think, in Hollywood. And I think that we're showing that really nicely. And I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Orange is the New Black. I was just talking to Piper Kerman on Saturday, and I'm like, what's season 3 going to be like? She said bonkers. Confirm?
Yes, confirm. Anything Piper Kerman says, yes, confirm.
The Queen.
Yes.
You're here to support such a wonderful event, a Fabulosa event,
yes.
Pun intended. Talk to me
Yes.
about being here to support this wonderful event and being with some of your castmates and some other great actresses to support what they're doing here.
I love it because it's bringing out the positive of this community, not just what's necessarily the cliche out there. It's about precisely being fabulosa and in a creative way most of the time. You know, there's so much to this community that is so good and we need to bring out.
Every time I talk to somebody from Orange is the New Black, I'm always curious. This thing is bonkers. What the people it reaches, what it stands for. Talk to me about being part of what has become a really enormous franchise.
I believe for me it's a privilege for many reasons, not just because of what I get to do as an actor, and this is a dream for an actor to play these types of characters, but because of what this show has represented in terms of the industry, like a whole show with women, minorities, standing on a show that's #1 in the world, it's pretty amazing. And then it's a world sensation, and the reality and the truth to all these characters, it's a dream.
And I've got the voice of New York joining me, the one and only Angie Martinez. I love listening to you on the radio.
Thank you.
I love you supporting this event and this organization.
This
too.
is my second year.
Isn't it great what they're doing?
It's a
Talk
great
to me
event.
about it.
I love the number one thing I love about this event is that I meet other great Latinas, which I don't always see them. You know, sometimes our paths don't cross, and I don't know. It's like a homecoming. So then we come, and even if we're meeting each other for the first time, I just met Gina backstage, and we're like old friends, just chatting it up, and they bring out a great group of women.
When you talk about people like Gina and Diane, they're trailblazers right now.
Yeah.
We need more minority talents in Hollywood, and they're leading the. Talk to me about that.
I mean, you know, it's gonna be it's a process, so we're a little behind. I think we could be pushed up a few notches further. Gina's absolutely, you know, some of the women are doing great things. You know, the women from Orange are doing great things. Of course, there's more room. You know, we shouldn't all look the same. We shouldn't all be put in the same roles. You know, there's always room. There's definitely more room for us.
You've had a busy year. You're doing stuff for
I
Extra,
know.
I see, switching radio stations, blowing it up there.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your year and what's next.
It's been a good year. I put out a cookbook, the Healthy Latin Eating Cookbook.
Bless you.
I did. It's been a busy year, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful to still, you know, for my career to be going well, and I'm grateful to have the opportunities to like expand and try other things. Extra's been fun. And so, yeah, I just got signed to Rock Nation, so they're managing me now, and we have like a whole bunch of new things that we're working on, which I'm excited about.